I am here, Charles.
You're here, and I'm
And I am
kind of
also ready to fight.
Yeah. Are you
So,
now?
well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to fight you. It's not about you and me fighting. It's about
That's
fighting
okay.
to protect the
Doesn't bother me.
community, the
We both
guitar
have-
community, right?
We're okay.
Are we live and everything's correct? Let's just make sure, because I did it.
We are live. We've
All
been
right.
live for like a minute and 2 seconds, so we're good.
Well, that karate thing was very expressive, and I feel like it was a good moment, and we should. It was right. It was good.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
I mean,
So
I'm working
it's
on
Friday night. It's time for Guitar Safari. We've got Seth has got some stuff he's going to unbox today.
that. Yeah,
kind
some
of
stuff.
Parts got in for some orders, and we're going to talk about if you could only have one guitar, one pedal, and one amp, what's your rig, right? What are you going to put
Can we
together?
clarify something else, Charles? Because you're
Sure.
in another room, and I want to make sure. We can have 2 chords, right? Because
You can have as many chords as you want, but you get
oh,
one
great.
guitar,
All right, great.
one amp, and
Because
one
if you
pedal.
got that, then you got to figure you use one guitar, one amp, one pedal. You got one chord, then you just can't. It negates the pedal.
Oh yeah,
You're not
stuff.
using-
People are giving you chords. They're giving you microphones.
I like it. Well, yeah. If you're ordering stuff nowadays, you get crap cords. It comes with everything. I ordered a toaster and it came with the cord.
Snark tuner.
Yeah. Well, okay. Oh, everything should have a snark tuner. You can you read, or do I have to read?
It'd be better if you did the chat. Yeah. Unless you want to see my thumb scrolling the whole time.
I can scroll all the way back up here. First person in the chat.
Yep.
Fireside Studios. What up, Herb? Searching for Tone, who I recently subscribed to and enjoyed some of his fun content. He's a great editor and has the damn stuff down from like Friday and all the stuff that naturally runs through my head anyway. So
yeah, he likes to have some fun a lot like you do.
I love it. No, it's very entertaining. And coming from, I've edited my own videos, as we all kind of have, and I edited as a young kid, I edited my surfing videos, and then I edited, videos of everything, hang gliding, everything I've ever done, my race car driving. So we appreciate that. Searching for Tone. Dennis Ellis. What up, DE? In the house. We got Nelson Rodriguez says an SG Ottawa and a JCM 800 50-watt head lead.
Liking it.
And I love this, Nelson. Yes, and a few coil cables. Right. Hold on. We got to. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Thank you, bud. Yeah. You got to mention the cables there. Wayne McConnell. What up, Wayne? PT in the house. PT Patrick Trites. Paul McNary's in the house. Paul McNary's in the house. Keith H. What up, Keith?
Hey, Keith.
Is that a fretboard? No, that is a headstock on there, Keith. My eyes are getting older. That is a headstock. That is a Gibson headstock. Randy Crooks in the house. Royalty Randy. Royalty Randy. Patrick Trites. Royalty Randy. Cushman. Paul McNary. Brandy. Cushman. NYC.
Hey, Cush, how you doing?
Uneffing believable.
Cush with me on Sunday for chatting with Charles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. See, I love it that we have a backlog of the family, the crew members that you can go back and learn more about them. So that's why I was only able to listen in really for the Searching with Tone show, because I was getting ready for work.
Yeah, we had some fun. For sure.
We got NF Unbelievable. Then we got Royalty. We got Ben Coombs in the house. Thank you for coming through, Ben. You are a gentleman and a master of tone. And he said no to your one guitar, one pedal. Well, there's just a big no, and it's not even there. It's actually out here. He paid to have it sky written outside of my house here in California. It's huge.
I think.
No, and wait, now they're painting a finger. Yep, the middle. finger, Charles. So that's what we get. And we
Oh,
got Eddie Faye in the house.
hey, Eddie.
Hey, what up, dude? Guitar saying what's up to all the guitar friends. Josh Henberg, pack it up.
Josh.
In a box. Put it in. Push box. You like that? That's the getting ready to roll out dance.
That was interesting.
It was good. Paul McNary, Dennis Ellis, Martian Murray.
Hey, Martian Murray. Still loving the avatar, even though I can't see it right now.
I just got an M. I got a blue M. That's all I got. Maybe it's recently changed or something.
Oh no, I am thinking about time surfing aliens. That's what it is.
Aha, yeah, that is. Yep, that is a thing. You are unable to see the actual thing. They've got to be mighty small on the phone. This is small on my computer.
Yeah.
And then we got hip. What up?
Hey.
Yep. He says, "Good day, eh? Cheers." Hip. Are you from down under? Please tell me that you are from either like Australia, New Zealand, something like that, because you always say good day. Like
Hip he's on the west coast out in Canadian.
Well, then maybe you just had buddies, because I do the same thing. I lived in Hawaii for a long time, and if you're hanging around any of your buddies, that you start talking kind of Hawaiian by accident, and then you realize,
picks up stuff for sure.
So we got Josh saying what's up to everybody. Nelson Rodriguez, I think I already said. Ben, William De Silva.
Hey, William.
What up, William? What's cracking? There's that cool icon that you can't see, Charles. It's time surfing alien in the house.
Still awesome. Just thinking about it.
GTSY. What's that?
Good to see you.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Being an acronym that doesn't insult or belittle me. That's great. Because I'm used to seeing other acronyms that are introduced to me in my life, like FUDD. I don't know. That's FUD, by the way. Guitar Man 45. Got a lot of stuff. Guitar Man can't do it either. He's also said no, he may have paid for a couple of the fingers. Right? Because they're not having it. Some of these folks are like, what one? But I get it. No, I mean, could we say this, Charles? Not that it's your one rig that you have, because that would be crazy. But the rig that is your dream rig to be your number one rig.
No, I think you really need to kind of ratchet down on it. If you could only have one of each,
soul search it.
Make choices.
Okay. What if I told you it's a portable Roland battery amp and a Donner guitar? Hold on, I'm gonna make it good. A Donner guitar, Donner Strat. Wait, Roland amp is too good. What about one of those ones that's like a Washburn amp that comes in the box or something like this? And that's my rig. Because then you better learn how to play good.
Okay, no. See, here's the ideal rig.
Okay,
ready?
Go.
Okay, we're starting with a American-made Fender Telecaster.
Oh, nice. All right.
Traditional layout, no frills. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going with a Princeton Chorus 2-amp.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and use the LPD Dutch Squared pedal.
Well, that works. But does the Princeton Chorus also have reverb? It probably does. Anything with chorus probably has reverb. Can the chat confirm? Does the Princeton Chorus have reverb as well, or is it just a chorus amp? Because then you'd need a reverb pedal. But you definitely, you need dirt before reverb in that situation, right?
If you go down to it, if you get down to it, right?
Also, if you're talking about, you could play in places that have natural reverb, or if you're playing through a board being mic'd, you could tell them to throw a little reverb, so you could get through. You could get by it. But wait, I didn't say hi to Bonkers. I didn't say hi to Zach.
So hello. So sorry.
Bonkers. No, it's good, dude. I just don't want to roll through the chat because I'm trying to go through the chat because it keeps going and we'll never get to it. Bonkers and then Zach, Guitar Man 4. But what up, Bonk?
Hey, Zach.
What up, Zach? Zach playing some nice ass acoustics. Something tells me that he spends more in strings per year than I spend on guitars per year. Because, I mean, guitars that I plan on keeping for myself anyway. Well done, Zach. You win. You are awesome. Enjoy your success. Then we got all people that have already been here. Oh, we got Magic Man. Magic Man. I don't know Magic Man that
Magic Man
well.
used to be Elephant Ears. You started out with Magic Man, went back to it.
Okay. All right. I can deal with that.
He's in your backyard.
Nice to have you here, brother. Wayne, Time Surfing Bonk, Bean. Seth is in denial. And dude, I have glasses. I have glasses. They're in my backpack, but they're like for small books. Like when a kid brings up like a thing and I actually have to read it. Oh my God, Charles, this little kid brought up, I haven't had to do sex ed with these kids at all, right? And then the kid brings up something, it's like, can you help me with this? And I'm always sure. And then I see it and I'm like, I got too many jokes from here to here. So I think you need to find somebody more serious about this topic because I just am going to be funny. So go away. Anyway, so that was that. But yes, I do need glasses, Ben, and I have them. I just don't use them for reading the chat. Because, I mean, you're going to try to mess this up, right? I mean, I look okay with my glasses. They look cool. But then it would be weird because they're really only for reading. Yep. Or looking smart. Were I going to job interviews, I think I might have the glasses on full time, but not interviewing at this stage of my life. It's kind of over interviews. You know what I mean? Kind of walk in and I'm interviewing them at this point in life because like you're like, tell me, how mad are you going to be?
I need my glasses when I'm reading, but doing stuff like this and driving, not necessarily.
Not really. But what about when you go to talk to people for a job? It's more like you interview them now, huh? Or do you go in and like, what do you need? I don't do anything.
I shouldn't have to have but one more interview the rest of my career. So
right? That's what I'm saying. Magic Man, I'm just looking for Earl. Earl's in the house. I don't know why I just moved my hands like that, Earl. But that you provoked that, Earl.
Hey, Earl. What is Earl drinking? That's what I want to know.
What is Earl drinking? It can't be as good, but it can be as good. Probably better than my bubbly water and pina colada juice. Yum. It's almost like almond milk. It's a very California thing, Charles.
I'm guessing so.
Thing. Yeah, well, I wish it was beer, but it's not beer. No, it doesn't have to be beer. This is great. This is refreshing and satisfying in many ways. Damn, this chat just keeps flowing, Charles.
Well,
so many people.
People are hearing it. They're talking. They probably all have like 9 rigs they've put in by now, right?
Oh, shoot. Was I supposed to be looking for that too, Charles?
Come on.
Oh, fuck. Let me go back up then. Let me grab this thing and go back. Well, I see one right here.
Okay.
Zach says, Seth, my first guitar was a Yamaha F310. He bought it at a yard sale when he was a kid for $1 and took it home and fixed it up to make it like, yeah, exactly. So that's how you start. You start with the $1 special.
I like that.
1 amp, one guitar,
got money's worth out of it.
Pedal.
You got it home.
1 amp, 1 guitar, 1 pedal. All right. I think I got down to the bottom of the chat. So chat, if you had previously put it in what was your 1 amp, 1 guitar, pedal, and you don't mind retyping it from here, just write the amp, the thing, I tell the whole story. I will make up a story that'll be probably about as good as what you had said in there, but it won't be accurate to your life, but it'll be different. Okay. So, but it'll be spicy. So, like I've got these stories about Charles. Let's see. No, I'm just joking. Should I start showing off? We're 15 minutes in, and I'm thinking I can start showing off some of the parts that I'm about to start building. No? Don't do that. So. No. Well, no, here, let's read this. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. We got
I'd
Vox.
like to
We
hear
got
about a couple
Vox.
of these rigs
One
if we got
guitar.
them.
One guitar. My Vox standard model 24. Beautiful. One pedal. EQ. Yeah, it would cover a lot of ground. And an early 70s trainer 30 watt tube amp combo. They have a very lush reverb. Wow. Perfect. Vox, you are the man. That is a guitar or a bass, the Model 24. Boop, 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 boop. Hide it. Okay, there it goes. Ben Coombs, whichever guitar is needed, LP Dutch into a Princeton. So guitar is going to have to be whichever one's needed. He's not going down to one.
He can't commit. That's what it is.
Can't commit. That's the thing, right? But
Okay.
well, I think that if it was one, it'd be a Telly for him, right? A Telly probably if it was just one for Ben.
I can't speak for him, but I would. I don't know. But I don't think
his custom guitar that is available for sale is a Telly. Am I right?
If he went Telly, I don't think he'd go standard configuration though. I think he'd go with a 2 humbucker Telly, like his personal model.
Like his model, but it'd still be a Telly body shape, but a different. Yeah, it would be kind of not. It wouldn't be pink, and it probably wouldn't have a unicorn sticker on it like the Telly behind me, but it would be somewhat similar. In no way similar, but similar.
You had to
know what I mean, right?
You just had a unicorn sticker.
There is a unicorn sticker on there. I mean, it's right here.
I just don't know what to do with that.
That's custom done. Are you telling me you're not buying that immediately just for the sticker? It's on top of the plastic. Oh, wow. That's a new feature. How did you do that? The smack in the face? Oh, I like it.
Something I had figured out last week.
Whoa, you had it up your sleeve. Right, don't fall over there, My Little Pony. You stay right there. Yeah, I figured why not? I had a magical unicorn pony sticker. And sometimes you got to go with it. You see an opportunity for a magical unicorn pony sticker and you throw it on. Bam. Mm-hmm. Pretty nice. It is on top of the plastic, Charles.
All right, so do we have what else we got?
All right, Zach. That was Zach. So no, we're still waiting for more comments. Wait, Zach's on first guitar pedal was a Boss DS1 distortion. Oh, of course, we were talking about that last week, right? When he was in grade 10, and it still works. Suspicious. It still works.
Hey, I'm going to start rolling. Why don't you go ahead
pull you out? Okay.
Yeah, pull me out, and then I'll get home and join you back.
See you in a minute. Later, Dater. Drive safe. Drive, but he won't drive that safe. He won't drive that safe. Because Charles was born with a heavy foot. Charles, he was born with a heavy foot. That motherfucker can drive. He's crazy. Damn, that's a good song, y'all. All right, so we're doing. That topic that we were doing? Oh, screw that topic. All right, it's a okay topic. I like the topic. It's a good topic. 1 to 10 minutes, but it makes me depressed. We're thinking about more guitars. More. I want more. So check it out. I'm building the guitar from a nephew. Guess what color, y'all? I think I told you guys already. Shell pink. Nitro body. This is nitro. Smells good. You know how nitro smells? Kind of good. Nitro body. Anybody want to guess the price? Guess the price on the Nitro body. You don't win it, but just guess what the price was. Guess what? And don't look it up. Don't look it up on the internet. Guess the price. Shell pink Nitro body. So now you guys can kind of see where we're going with the build. If I'm honest, I had already looked at the body because the body came earlier. Patrick, no. More expensive than that. No, guys, it's a Nitro body. Actually, maybe somebody does need to look up on the internet for a Nitro shell pink body to get acquainted with what the prices are typically for a Nitro body. It's an alder. Nitro alder. Nitro alder body. Alder or Lester. Alder. Oh, thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. This is just going to be another parts caster. One thing I did notice on this ordered way more than $69. Well, not way more, but I'd say $100. Todd Presley, to your dick. It was $169. All right. Normally they're about $250 for a retail price for a nitro finished alder body. Eddie, no, not Guitar Fetish. They don't have nitro because they just don't have nitro. But Alan Eden does. Ben Coombs, very close. That is about what it would normally be. Alan Eden has them for more of a wholesale price. In Canada, unfortunately, dude, it's way tough because by the time it gets up there, but with the Canadian dollar, it's just freaking crazy expensive anyway. But 169 American. So if you end up coming down, you want to get some stuff while you're here. But I just noticed that they did, although I'm going to shield the whole entire cavity, even where the pickups are. I don't care, even if it is just humbuckers. But they do shield that bottom part of the cavity, which is kind of cool. I like that. So 169 for the body. I don't feel like that's too bad. From Alan Eden. Hold on. AlanEden.com. Don't you guys be taking my code, my 10% code? I got a bunch of those anyway. Somebody's going to screenshot that thing and try to get my 10%. You know what? If you get it before I get it, then you win. You'll win. But so that's in that order from Alan Eden. I got 6 of these Kluson style, but they're Wilkinson tuners ready to go. 6 of them ready to go. Let's go on to the stuff that I haven't even seen yet because I'm more excited about that. All right, here we go. The aged white pick guard, so we can look what that's going to look like with the body. Oh yeah. So going humbucker, I think is a good call. I like that. Forget how much the I got it right here. The pick guard, $15.95 for the pick guard. So $16. It's also shielded right there. That's cool. But it's just not free. $16. But it's quality 3-ply. I like that. It's pretty good stuff. Pickups. I bought pickups because Reed Presley really wants the weathered look of a different guitar that I had that has these exact pickups. That I'm stoked. They're really good. They're very good output. Slick. pickups were for the set. I think there's 80 something. Oh, here we go. 82.95. So $40 a pop for the pickups. But they come in the wood box and they are really nicely aged. So I'll give him the wood box when I send him out. It's pretty stoked so far to be. Now, we haven't seen how the flame on the neck looks. We got to open up that. Oh boy, I'm excited to see the flame on the neck. So there's his other pickup. Wiring harness, 2 CTS pots, 5-way switch with a coil split. So with this, I should be able to rewire the switch and use the coil tap to get a whole bunch of different positions out of the 2 splittable humbuckers. So it'll have it'll have the normal 3, it'll have 5 tones, and then they'll be splittable. So pretty good. All right, let's get down to nitty gritty and see what these necks look like. Grab an opener. Ah, my hand! I'm sure that's happened. Okay, here we go. Please be good and not messed up, and have nice flame, and have frets that go all the way out to the end and not need to be returned to Florida. Although they had an amazing sale after that big hurricane. Hurricane hit them hard, and they had a 30% off. Oh, okay. I'm not mad at that so far. What? I'm not mad about that right there. Hold on. No, not mad at all. Yeah, not bad, right? No, it's not. It's just fresh out of the box. I have not checked, all the frets out. I usually make sure that they're all the way. If they're over the end, you can bevel them in and fix any of that problem. But if the fret is clipped too short, you got to pull it and reseat a new fret. And then when it comes down to that, I just send it back. Definitely needs the fret ends done. Like up here, you can tell. Pretty rough. But I like the rosewood, so I got 2. I was ordering parts. So this actually isn't the neck for my nephew. But unless he changes his mind after seeing the rosewood, because the rosewood's pretty sweet. Check out the rosewood. A lot of glue on those frets. I'll clean those out, but this will clean up and darken up really nice when I clean it all off. You can see there's, but at least they glued the hell out of the frets. I don't mind cleaning. I'd rather have glue and clean it off than have them not have glued them. And these aren't. Whoa, there he is. Charles is back. Hey, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed right on topic. We're talking about amps. So everybody, that's great. Dumble. Dumble. Ben was just talking about Dumble and one. No, I'm sorry, dude. We started doing my parts because it's so good. Look at this.
This neck though.
All right. So this is for, that blue sparkle body that I've been avoiding. Finally going to finish it off. That's for that.
So Ben's asking, is that glue all over that fretboard?
It looks like it to me. I haven't really inspected it, but it'll clean right off. Yeah, it probably is. But better, like I said, better to have glue. I think Ben's neck might have had a fret that wasn't quite glued as well as it should have been. It ended up slipping up. Then you have to fix it.
Magic Man says there is a custom shop Stratocaster at Danville Music that has a roasted flame maple neck one piece with regular flame maple skunk stripe, and it looked pretty good to him.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Those custom shop Fender necks are nice.
Bo's asking where those necks are coming from. Are those a Guitar Fetish necks?
These are Guitar Fetish. Guess the price, y'all. Guess. Tone glue, Michael Krause says. Oh, this one's much lighter in color, but I'm liking it.
Those necks do come in a 21 fret, right? They come both
21 or 22. Yep. This one is a 21 fret. I went 22 for my build. I wanted it to come over the edge. There's a reason for that one. Yeah.
So Michael says that's tone glue.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at this one.
Ben's not so happy with the with the glue though.
Yeah, it's not hard to clean off. I'm not worried about it.
Hey there, Blue Mox. How are you doing? So what did this neck run you?
This neck was not that expensive. Especially with their 30% off. I think right now they have a 35% off code. So, with the you have to just put in their code, and then the comments, shipping comments, you put Guitar Safari sent me. Anyway, you don't have to do it. It doesn't matter. They'd be, who the hell is this guy? The necks cost 100. Okay, so the rosewood was $114.95, less 35%, because the discount overall was 80. It was a pretty big parts order. It was a $400 order or more. Got an $86 discount. So, and then this one, it was $109 without the rosewood. So $109 for the it is 2-piece. Yeah, it is 2-piece with a flamed fretboard. It's harder to see the flame on the fretboard, but it is there. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like a cool spot right here that I kind of like.
Okay. Well, taking us back to our topic a little bit while you're looking at that neck.
Yeah, keep going.
It says a Les Paul slim neck, a deluxe reverb, and the new dirt pedal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So and there's nothing else really super exciting. We got the neck. We got the oh, where the hell are my neck plates?
So it looks like if I heard
neck plates,
a couple bodies, you get a couple bodies, a neck, some pickups,
couple necks, one body, because I already got another body, the relic output jack, a couple relic parts that are going to kind of make it look not relic, but just make it look a little bit closet worn. I don't really want to relic the trim that much, other than wearing it down a little bit, because it's such a nice trim. The trim is Wilkinson 6-point with the slide-in bar.
Oh, nice.
Also from Guitar Fetish, but Wilkinson 6-point with the slide-in bar with a nice big steel block. It's good stuff. So these are all like quality parts that they're not cheap. I mean, then the necks are kind of inexpensive. The body wasn't inexpensive, in my opinion. I have to decide if I want to go with like kind of colored knobs, or I bought another set of white knobs just to have them. You know what I mean? Can't go wrong.
Knobs.
Bone nuts.
Well, you
always got to have nuts.
Oh yeah. For his one guitar, one pedal, one amp. So Herb's going with a Kramer SM1.
Kramer.
And a Boss Katana for his amp.
Oh, okay.
And he'll give you the pedal because apparently he doesn't need one.
Oh, you won't even need it. This is for the other build. It's the bridge for the blue sparkle and rosewood neck guitar. It's like a Telecaster style bridge.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Kush says a Les Paul, Marshall 50-watt Origin, and a Maxon OD9 overdrive.
Oh, yes. Marshall 50-watt seems to be a winner so far. Or there's the Marshall JCM 800. I think it was a 50 that someone said earlier. So, I mean, they're winning, right? Got to have bone nuts. Charles, do you have the nut spacing ruler and do your own bone nuts when you finish? Or
I haven't. I've when I've done nuts, I've usually gone with a Graphtec nut.
Something pre-slotted?
Yeah. But they tend to need a little bit more. They're usually set pretty good, but they sometimes need some tweaking.
Yeah. I like doing my offset a little bit different. I like to give myself a tiny bit more space for my high E and a tiny bit less space for my low E on the edge of because I don't pull the low E off ever. And then I do even spacing in between. So I like to set my own spacing. Takes more time, but I don't know. It's what I like.
So Patrick Trites went with a Telly and a tuner pedal and a 50-watt JCM 800 combo.
They just threw this one in there nice and loose.
Of course.
This is just so I have an extra when I was ordering a Gibson style bone nut blank. Same thing, to make a bone nut, you got to start with a blank.
So it makes sense that a guy named Box Guitar Rocks, his one guitar is going to be his Vox standard model 24.
24. Yep, I got that one already. You were there.
Oh, you already did this.
That's fine. Yeah, it's okay. We can double up on some of them. That was worthy. I was saying just string trees, everybody. Everybody needs string trees. 2 sets. They saved a bag. They put 2 sets in one bag. Good job, guys. Good job. The only thing I'm questioning is where the hell's my neck plates?
Did you forget to order them again?
No. I did all the ordering. I ordered the neck plates came from
all right, so here's Trev. Symmetry says an Explorer, a Strobo Stomp, and a JCM 800.
Nice. Oh wait, I bet they're here. I do have the next plates, Charles. They're in there. They're in there. Because that would be tragic. I'm liking the flame.
I do like the flame in it. It's good look.
It's attractive. It's just a good look because you're looking back at the neck a lot, and it's nice to have some good flamage to it. And that's before any kind of oiling or buffing it out or whatever. It's a little bit slick. And this one definitely is rough fret edges for sure. Make sure all the frets. I was saying before, Charles, you can always take frets off if they don't, they cut them and they're too long. But if they bevel them too far in or clip them too far in, you can't recover from that without changing the fret. And I've had to send a couple back.
Yeah,
but these are all they're all good.
That's good.
Yeah,
Keith H says for 25 years it was one guitar at a time. You drug it everywhere.
Well, yeah, most people do play one guitar at a time. Backplate.
Eddie Fay is giving some advice. He says, Seth, give Laser Art a look for custom engraved neck plates.
Okay.
Laser Art.
Laser Art. Yeah, I just found out that we don't have the attachment to custom laser engrave on metal at the school, which is kind of like, oh man, bummer. But that's cool. We'll have to check that out. If it's not a super expensive machine, we just get it. We bought a planer, Charles. We got a planer now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can send through Zing. I can make body blanks that are perfect.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Martian Murray says, though, how about a jazz master through a jazz chorus? And he can't decide which dirt pedal to go with.
But he's going with dirt.
Dirt
Martian, there's a jazz chorus, a Roland jazz chorus in the school that like no one messes with because they don't know how good it is. And because it doesn't do metal tone, and you're like, oh, it's so good. And so I just leave it there for me to use. It's one of the amps I use.
Blue Mox has gotten serious. He wants to go with a Murphy Lab with a titanium Floyd on it, a Boss ET1000, and one of those new Soldano rack rigs.
Okay.
He's not messing around.
Murphy Lab with a titanium Floyd. Nice.
Sounds like a fella's maybe been thinking about that for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting another Floyd in my life. One that, like, if I can build it from the ground up, I feel like I'll be able to control it and tame it, tame the dragon to be perfect for me. And I can like a Floyd. I don't often do a whole lot of whammy stuff, but I know some whammy dammies, which is fun now and then. Neck plate.
You got your neck plate.
I got my neck plates. I ordered off the parts list. So, and the other guitar is getting
that Blue Mox rig is Bo approved.
Is getting black Wilkinson.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah. You know what I did forget to order for that guitar build, but it's fine. I can wait. Is body ferrules for the back. Black body ferrule.
That is the easiest thing. One of the easiest things to forget.
I forget. It's the little things. It's on my list, but I did the list for my nephew's guitar and then ordered some other stuff for this other project that has been flip-floppy. Should I do this? Should I do which neck should I use? Should I use this neck? I've had, So then finally I'm like, I'm going to put a flamed rosewood board. I mean, a flamed maple neck with a rosewood board, and let's do it. No time than the present.
So Ben was given some. He kind of started picking apart Blue Mox's rig a little bit. He says, Murphy Labs, I don't think they come with a Floyd, only Bigsby's. And he's like, fine, of titanium Bigsby then.
There you go, titanium or the titanium FXR. But they can put a Floyd in everything.
So, Mr. Coombs, did you ever figure out which guitar, or are you just not going to commit?
You're right, Ben. I don't think that they do any fret work beyond pressing the frets.
Yeah.
The only thing that can be good that a lot of these companies can really get away with it is the better that they're getting about pressing all the frets at the exact same pressure. And getting them all at the same depth. Like, as long as the equipment is machined well and they're doing it and it's all happening right, it's when they start to get the runs start to get fucked up and it doesn't get noticed for however long. They're spitting out that many necks and they're not going back really. And so if it's hit and miss, you really hope.
Well, any neck you get anywhere, you really should be checking it for fret level.
Yeah. You need your notched straight edge. You need to get it perfectly flat. And then if you've got issues, you need to do some fret work.
Ben says pressing frets isn't fret work. It's just install.
It's just install, right. But I have seen guitars where they were pressed so perfectly that when they were scanned in the plec, you questioned whether or not you needed to run the plec at all because they were so perfect.
Yeah, I've got a couple Warmoth necks here that have come through, right? The one, like, for example, the guitar neck on Randy's is Warmoth, and I've got another one here. And usually it's pretty good at them, but
Michael,
still have to
love
check.
Randy too, but
they don't promise the fretwork's gonna be perfect.
No, they don't. But I love Michael says he just realized how much Floyd Bridgers and it sounds like, Lloyd Bridges, and I'm laughing. Listen to Seth has affected me. That's true. Right. I've affected a few people by just being too close. But what I'm hearing is that you're not spending big time money. You're going to build it here. Yeah, you do have to do a proper crown. But I've seen people that do their crowning. Their crowning is just literally they go back and forth each direction with sandpaper, which creates a crown. But that's not like crowning with a crowning vial and making it a perfect tiny crown. But anyway, everybody does something. There's no arguing with results, is what I like to say.
No,
You can argue all day about how it gets done, or you can play the guitar and see if you like it, and then see what the results of how somebody did it, right? Because I could pick apart somebody else's thing all day, but are their results good?
Yeah.
And if they are, enough said. That's cool.
And it's like everything else. The more you spend, the better quality you should be getting, right? So Warmoth, yeah, they do a lot more work to their necks, but you're spending a lot more for them as well. So
they're made in America, or they're made in America, right? In Washington, I think. So there's that. That's big time labor cost and and operation cost and but yeah.
Sure.
He said Ben says Warmoth does level the frets though.
Yeah, they
just
they don't
just not level
they
enough.
don't necessarily do their fret ends, but at least, starting with something that should be level, but you should still check it as well.
Totally. Yep. I've done a bunch of guitars that were Warmoth that came through the shop, and again, same thing. It's hit and miss. Some of them were really, really good, and some of them needed help. So it's hit and miss. Warmoth just released, I saw a dinky caster, like a dinky thickness body Strat. And I was thinking, that might be, I think it's like 1 inch thick or 1 1/4 inch thick. It's very thin, which would be cool.
Yeah.
Just light, it looks just like a Strat, but just as light. And that's good for old people. Light is good. Yep. Doing a fret level and polish, you're in for an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? And it's not the end of the world. It's just not everybody's happy place, but I certainly don't mind it. It's just, set the time aside, come down, tape it off, do it, right? And everybody does it a little bit different. Some people like to sand with a radius block on, to match the radius of the frets as closely as they can, and then sand. A lot of the top luthiers that I worked with like to use the long block and sand in this motion that's kind of a back and forth and windshield wiper kind of motion, right? That way you can do that with a compound radius and maintain the radius that's already there without like creating. If you're doing it with a block, if it's a compound, then you're just knocking it all to one radius, right? And crowning can hurt, Dennis. Yes, it's a painful dude. Oh my God, yes. Somebody brought in, I forget how many of them. There's like 10 or 11 of these God, what are they called? They're like a dulcimer. 10 or 11 dulcimers that all needed level and crown by hand because they can't go in the plec. And it was a long week that week. It's a long week. Because when you look down, when you've done it 3 times and you look down and there's still a pile of 5 and you're like, oh, this is 6 hours of pain. And then, anyway.
Well, Eddie Faye's got a good question for you. He says, do stainless frets wear out your tools quicker?
Absolutely. Yep. That's why you'll get a stainless fret upcharge from a lot of luthiers. That's why there's a stainless fret upcharge when you run the guitar in the plec, because it eats the carbide cutter faster. The one that goes by and zing, zing and cuts the fret. So yeah, it's just harder to work with. But, I like, if I was building forever one-time guitar, I might go stainless.
Especially if it's one you're keeping in
forever. Right? Yeah. But I don't have a stainless fret guitar at all.
Ben, your show this Sunday, is your show this Sunday the Halloween show, or is that next week's show?
Yeah, probably this week, right? Because next week is already over.
Right. Well, it'll be after Halloween next week. Yeah.
Right.
Like Halloween's not until Thursday, so.
Yeah.
So Blue Mox is talking to Eddie Fang. He says he put a set of stainless steel jumbos on a neck through HM5. It was a Squire mahogany from the 90s, and that work is not for the weak of heart.
Yeah, it's it does take time and effort, and will eat through your tools. But that's why there's the upcharges.
This Sunday is the Halloween hang. All right.
Nice Halloween hang, y'all. Sunday. What time though? Because I work until 5:30.
The regular show time, so it's like that 7 p.m. Central, or
like
8
5,
p.m.
like right when I'm getting off. So
or whatever it is where you are.
All right. It depends.
And then Bo is going to be the guest the week after that.
Nice. Okay.
So Ben is going to go ahead and he's going to have the Halloween show
every week
on the 27th of October, and then that next Sunday on. Well, it might help if I stay in the right month.
Well,
so he is going to for that first Sunday in November.
Trust Rod Wrench.
He is going to go with November 3rd is when Bo's going to be on. And that's going to be daylight savings time ending.
Yeah. All right.
One goes crazy.
Well, you got to trust Rod Wrench. It's trust, not trust, Seth. I know that, Seth. Ugh. God. All right.
Eddie says, yeah, that's why I follow the principle Sheriff Andy Taylor told on B. Call the man. I pay the expert to do it. You won't catch me mucking up his own, you won't catch me.
I'm not mucking up my frets. Yep. Well, yeah, I get it. You don't want to mess it up. I was very tentative for a long time. And then at some point you just realize that, oh, I'm doing it. This is what I do. Oh, this is what I do.
You really could. I guess it depends on how much of a do-it-yourselfer you really are, right? And if you enjoy that work, and
when he says my guitar, it might be like a guitar that I also wouldn't mess with. You don't see me going in and just screwing with my top end stuff.
And Blue Mox says, just cutting the fret ends alone, 2 hands on deck, full squeeze. You'll never want to have to do it. You don't want to do them again. But
you need the long handle nub clippers. That is something that
the Gretsch Zeppelin.
What up, Gretsch Zeppelin? Yeah, the long handled nub clippers are definitely somebody needs to make a pneumatic battery like powered one that you just go in and goes click, click. You know what I mean? Like kink. You just do it by like it just does it. That would be a neat trick. It'd be expensive, but it seems like somebody could make one.
So, Seth, do you have anything coming up this week? Or are you doing
you playing some Presleys? I don't know. I think maybe on Wednesday I might go ahead and come down and actually play some music that I haven't been doing for a while. Just play guitar. I'm probably going to be either live streaming or videoing some of the build of Reed Presley's custom guitar. So I got that going down. And that's it for me. I stayed light on the YouTube for the last little while. Although, I do appreciate all the support. There's been a lot of people that have come through and watched this and then come and subscribed, I think. Or I'm just getting random people from the shorts things that just subscribe every now and then. But, I'm now up to, 353 people on my channel. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty. So I got my little sign up here that we made not too long ago. It was like this year It was 180 was the tinfoil award. So I don't know what I can get for actual 500, Charles. It just means like,
I don't know. You might have to go cork.
right? It might have to be something really impressive. So, but what about you? You've got famous one of our famous friends coming on Sunday.
I do. I've got Cushman NYC coming on Sunday, and I'm really excited about it because Cush was one of the first guys I really met in the chat, right? And it seemed like we kind of followed each other around everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And so
in the same hangs, as it were.
Yeah.
Hanging.
So after having been in the chats with him all this time, getting to talk to him like this would just be great.
Yeah, I thought I saw him one time on Know Your Gear, but it was just a blur. It was you never read that chat anyway, unless there's chat pause. You know what they need to figure out with AI is chat pause, where you set in a thing of, here's my 20 friends out of this group. I'm in a group with 1,000 people. Here's my 20 friends list that I have already generated, and then it just brings up the sub chat for your friends, and then you don't have to have it go too fast. You can actually chat inside that room. It's too many.
So Eddie Fay was saying, don't you got some bicycle riding, hang gliding, last minute surfing, and a Geo Metro cruising to do this week?
Oh, my lifestyle. Hey, I'll tell you this much, Charles. There may or may not have been one time in Presley's life where he may or may not have been investigated by a DEA agent who was investigating me. Maybe, probably not. This probably never happened, but it may have happened. And maybe that guy would have told Seth, God damn, dude, we followed you for 2 weeks and you didn't do shit but go surfing, fucking hang gliding, and you barely even went to work. Anyway, that never happened. But
love it.
May not have happened.
Well, I've got
never got in trouble.
I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm a free man. I'm a free man. I'm sorry, I'm free.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move forward on my brother's guitar, even though neither the blue or the red binding have shown up. I'm kind of giving up on them. And but I've got binding this. Always order my binding the same size,
right?
And so I'm just going to use the binding I have on hand to measure it out.
It's all those damn political guitars they're building right now this time of year, Charles. We're just a few days before the election. They're building a lot of red, white, and blue guitars down there in Nashville.
I guess.
I guess. Watch, you're gonna next month, you're gonna see a run. Everybody's gonna. It's like, wow, there's a Charvel with red and blue binding. There's a Gibson with red and blue. No wonder all the red and blue binding was hard to come by for a couple of months.
No freedom binding at the moment, Ben. But we're gonna
freedom binding.
We're going to round that sucker out, and then we're going to throw some fabric on it. And I've got another guitar that I'm starting to do some work on it. So we're going to take that one apart and strip it down.
Yep.
Be a lot of stripping going on here.
A lot of stripping. Hey, I actually had a stripper as a girlfriend from age 18 to age like 24. And you know what that does, Charles? That makes you a self-assured, confident man. And I'm just saying that when we got Eddie saying, well, self-assured and confident with your masculinity, yes, you can pick up chicks driving your Geo Metro. It's a good thing I met her. I had a white Honda when I met her. Actually, no, I had a mom mobile when I first met her. Anyway, but yeah, the car doesn't matter. Does it really, Eddie? It's all about what's inside. Oh, God, that Geo Metro is great. It's paid for itself 500 times over just in fun comments. Mm-hmm.
Well, Seth, do you know who's coming on after us?
We got somebody entertaining. That's where what the Mitch Heyman is happening around here.
We have Mitch Heyman and Charles Green. They are coming on very next. So feel free to go over and to
don't feel free. Feel fucking obligated to go over because that's the place to be. That's where you want to be hanging out with. I'm just kidding.
Run over there and join Mitch and Charles as they have a great rock time.
Shredding and all that cool knowledge. And then Mitch knowing what the Heyman's happening. It's going to be a good time. I got to go over there. Whose channel is it on?
That is on Charles Green's channel. So I just dropped the link into the chat there.
Oh, perfect. All right. I'm already subscribed to him, so I should be able to find it pretty quick. But my wife's going to be mad at me because I've been down here on the internet for an hour, and it's just hard to go back upstairs and get back onto the internet. but I'm just gonna go see if I can pull it off. Dude,
All right.
Charles, nice hanging out with you again this week.
Been another great week. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you check out all the other shows. Go over there, check out Charles Green. And,
Check out Ben. Check out Charles's show. I'll be around.
Seth, we probably should go ahead and leave now, huh?
Yeah, we should go away. People are...
Come on, people. Charles and me. About to take you on guitar safari. So turn on your computer, turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down. One volume, one tone. Yeah, Charles and me. We're about to take you on guitar safari. Turn on your computer and turn on your phone. 'Cause it's about to go down.